Good morning. My name is John, and this is the Homestead Diary. We are once again doing a mower deck rebuild. Care to guess why? No, it's not that we have so many rocks, although we do have lots of rocks and we hit them from time to time, and it causes havoc with the blades. Here is actually one of the blades, and it's a bit messed up, but even that should take grass down, right? I mean, it's a piece of steel spinning around at high speed, and even though it won't make the cleanest cut, it'll still cut the grass. And so, but this one I just took off, and I'll see if I can show you why it's not working properly. It's got a bit of a travel in it, so to speak. And so it's attached to the spindle, but it moves on that spindle instead of being solid. For whatever reason, the manufacturer didn't make the tolerance close enough so that it actually stays the way it should stay. Now, I don't know why that creates a problem when it's cutting the grass. You'd still think, hey, piece of steel turning at high speeds should create a situation where it's going to cut the grass. But for whatever reason, it only halfway does the job unless you're moving in the mower really slow. And so I pulled that off, and I put a replacement one on. And the replacement one, which, hey, it's all bright and shiny and new and everything's perfect, right? Not exactly, because I installed it, and then I went to turn the blade on, and the mower just stopped dead. Like it was just stuck. And I reached up underneath there, and the blade was stuck up against the deck. Now, why is that? Well, that's very curious. And so I pulled it out, and I put a tape measure on it. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one off. The other one was a little bit easier, but let's see. We take a tape measure, and from this corner here over to this far edge of the washer, 10¼ inches. And then you do the same thing on the other side, and it's 10 inches. Well, that's very curious. Why is it that it would be 10¼ inches longer on one side versus the other? And so then I took a speed square and I put it on there. Let's see if I can get that arranged so you can see. And so on this side, with the speed square on there, you can see that it is perfectly square. And then we flip this one around, and what do you know? It's not perfectly square. It's sticking out. Well, isn't that interesting? So, nice, cheap Chinese manufacturing, like we have a choice these days, because all of our jobs went overseas in the 80s and 90s and whatever. And so now this is the crap that we get. And so we have the privilege of paying not top dollar, but close to top dollar, more than we should be, for something that now I'm going to have to take a grinder and I'm going to have to cut the corner off it, because is it worth my time to try to send this $20 part back to the manufacturer? No. And they know it. They manufacture garbage, and then we, the homeowners, get to deal with it. It's fortunate that I have something of a wherewithal around tools and I can deal with it, but what's the average person going to do? The average person that is just trying to fix their mower because they got to mow their lawn every Saturday, and now they're screwed because now they got to get a new part. It really sucks for people who don't know what to do. And it's very frustrating that I install the thing, take time to install it, and now I got to uninstall it, figure out what's going on, fix the problem, which is on a brand new part, and then reinstall it. So anyway, buyer beware, I guess. Anyway, hope you all are paying attention. Hope you are working hard and gathering the things you need to gather and developing the skills that you are need to develop just to survive these interesting times that we are going through right now. Because it ain't getting any easier. Things are accelerating, and you need, if you haven't already, you need to kind of wake up to the fact that the world of today is nothing like the world it was 20 years ago, and is going to be 10 times different a year from now than it is right now. Y'all have a blessed day.